Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Daniel Jones and the New York Giants versus Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
They've played 2 of the more memorable Super Bowls in recent history. The Giants and Patriots are underway again. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year. Their 31-year-old quarterback, it's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game. And his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
On first down, Newton. That's complete to White. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on second and 3. Newton, it's caught. This is White. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
First down, here's White. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From just shy of midfield, Newton, he'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Third and 2, Newton. And that is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Golden Tate. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. On 1st down, Barkley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
The tackle made.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Jones. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Jones sacked.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
6 yards.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The drive starts with a run by White. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a gain of 7. 1st down, New England.
Gain of 7.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards.
And sometimes you have to service your own blitz control. And what I mean by that is there are going to be times when guys come free and are going to hit you when you're trying to throw the ball. He stood in there and took it and still completed it for a 1st down.
Well, yes, running back had vacated the area there, but able to complete it to him, still make a gain out of it.
And I guess that's what we call a safety valve, and it worked pretty well.
Brings up
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Complete to Devin Asiasi.
5 yards remain on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. That'll be caught by the tight end Keene. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Patriot first down.
Stidham first down in the red zone. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over first and...
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this to the... Other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Lewis, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, McCoy. And his throw here is incomplete. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Now Lewis here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down there by Reggie Gilbert.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. Able to push his way through.
McCoy. Let's go. A fumble on the play.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Flush to his right, and the pressure gets to him again. Anthony Jennings in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Stidham from the shotgun toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And this will be incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Stidham. The catch made by Miller. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Second down, Stidham to throw. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
A couple of first downs as the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And it's third down.
On third down, Stidham setting up the screen for Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He'll return it from the 6. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And let's shift now to talking about the Patriots defense. And they've created a major first-half storyline with the pressure they've been able to create.
And I know that the good teams adjust from series to series. They make their adjustments on the sideline before they go back out. In this case, I think they might need a little bit more time. They want to get to the half and start figuring out how do they change protections, how do they get the ball in the hands of the passer a lot quicker, make sure he doesn't get hit as often, all those different things. Maybe even run the ball a little bit more, anything to try and tamp down the pressure.
On first down, McCoy looking deep here for Dion Lewis. And some room to work. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted by the Patriots.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, Stidham throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Stidham. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Stidham going back to the air. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
This will be caught at about the 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
So they have the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One more half of preseason football to go. And then all eyes will look ahead to 1 week from tonight, the annual NFL kickoff game.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll run on first down. Lewis. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Ball carrier.
There with the tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44, McCoy. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Patriots take over. Stidham going to lead the Pats up 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stidham gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Stidham to Harry that time for a Patriot 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Stidham. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete to
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd and 2, now Stidham. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
a gain of 9.
That'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
1st down, New England.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stidham. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The ball carrier. David Mayo brought him down. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Patriots 10. Giants.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
On 1st and 10, McCoy. And his throw is incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line.
Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Stidham. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
At the Giants' 4-yard line.
Now Stidham on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So following the sack, Stidham and the Patriots now looking up at a 3rd and long. Now it's Stidham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
13.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And the Patriot 1st down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Burkhead. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Stidham. Open man is Myers.
Stidham's pass.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A gain of 8 yards.
New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
On the carry.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Stidham's pass
All told, they get 13 yards on that play. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. But it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 10 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here's Tate to return. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
4-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Operating from the gun, Jones looking for Shepard deep, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 34 yards, and the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where really the receiver just has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let your guy get it and no one else. That makes it a very, very difficult play to defend.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Jarrett Stidham ready to pilot this offense again. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. This is Miller. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Taken down at the 41.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Third and long. It's Stidham. They dial up the screen here to Burkhead. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Now it's Tate. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
First and 10.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It's John Simon with a sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Joe Williams. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Miller. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 39 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Here's Tate to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Jones on first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Jones now operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
On the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.